Hey guys, Painfully Average here, and today we're going to be talking about some NASCAR. A lot of you guys are from one of my NASCAR videos, one in particular that has almost 6 million views now, which thank all of you for that, by the way. So, what we're going to be talking about today is the number two car. Right now, it is driven by Austin Cindric, and a lot of people in these next few weeks or months will start to question how long Cindric will be in the car. His father moved on from his current position as president of motorsport operations at Penske Motorsports, the two cars home. And a lot of people think that changes a lot when it comes to who's in that car right now. And quite possibly, it could. But personally, I don't think people give Austin Cindric enough credit for the driver he is. He is an Xfinity Series champion. And on top of that, you have a driver who's won the Daytona 500 and it won at Gateway last year. Sure, his stats aren't the best, but and it's even worse when you have to compare him to two of the best right now in the business in Joey Logano and Ryan Blaney. But, I mean, it's not fair to judge him off of that. It's really not. He's been in the series for 3 years. This will be his fourth. And now people are going to start questioning, is he really a good racer? And the simple answer to that, yes. Like I said, he won the Xfinity Series championship the year before he moved up. And not only that, just recently at the 25 Rolex 24-hour race from IMSA, he got third place in his class with Ford, driving a very similar Mustang. So I see no reason why we should look at that any differently. He has proven over and over again that he can race at that top level. Now, while we're on the topic of drivers in the hot seat, let's also pull over Daniel Suarez. Suarez is in a contract year with Trackhouse, who signed him to a 1 year extension at the end of last season, and he's in a rough place. So, to start off, we have three drivers currently in the Cup Series for Trackhouse, which would be your one car driven by Ross Chastain. He's not going anywhere anytime soon after making his Final Four appearance 2 years ago. You have Shane Van Gisbergen in the 88 this year, who, if you do not remember, was absolutely lights out at the first running of the Eco Park, the Chicago Street Course, as a lot of people know it as. And he's full time this year, after last season being full time in the Xfinity Series, where he won a lot of road course races. And he competed really well in the oval races. The only reason that he wasn't in the Cup Series was to get oval racing practice. So it's going to be really cool to see both of them, continue to flourish and stuff like that. Now, where we need to look is Daniel Suarez. He has kind of been the black sheep over there recently, and he's not really a black sheep over there. He's a great racer in his own right. And last year, he proved that by winning over at Atlanta in the second race of the season. He locked himself into the playoffs really early, and he coasted off of that, even making it to the second round, showing that he was no slouch and he was meant to be there. Now, unfortunately for him, there is some really good talent in the Trackhouse program. So now he has to compete for more than just his ride. He has to compete for everything. And if he doesn't watch out, or if he does not perform this season, since he is in a contract year, there is a chance he gets demoted at the end of the season. Now, personally, I don't see it happening. I really like watching the 99 car every week, and he has a great personality, something NASCAR needs more of. So I don't think we'll see him out of the car unless if he just simply does not perform, which, as we've seen, is a very real possibility. These are some drivers who look like they could be in some trouble, but honestly, as long as they perform, I don't see either of them going anywhere. On the topic of NASCAR, let's take a quick little look over at the races going on Saturday and Sunday this week. over at Bowman Gray. We have the Clash. I know it is finally back to NASCAR season, so we get to witness the first exhibition race. They will be on a quarter mile track, kind of similar to what they ran over at Los Angeles, I believe it is, at the LA Memorial Coliseum. It's roughly the same size, though I will say the track that they will be running on is a lot older than what they were running over at the Coliseum, and the weather will be a lot colder. So that will definitely play a part in it. Saturday, you have to look forward to not only the heat races, but qualifying as well. And let's not forget about the Wheel and Modified Tour that will be going on before the events on Saturday for the Cup Series guys. On top of this, you have the last chance qualifier on Sunday, along with the main 200 lap race at Sunday night. These will be the first times we see these cars in action, and I think it could be a really good race on both fronts. So, for those who don't know how it works, at the end of qualifying day on Saturday or tomorrow, you will have 20 cars locked in from there. It is the top 20 cars in each of the heat races. Well, after that, you have another qualifier race at the beginning of Sunday, which is the last chance qualifier. The top two finishers will lock themselves into the playoffs, along with whoever finished highest in points the season before after those two. So in the end, you will have a 23 car, 200 lap main event in a 1/4 mile track. And that seems really exciting to me, and I cannot wait to watch this go on. Hopefully, you guys do too. And my personal pick to win it is either Kyle Busch or Joey Logano, considering we are at a new track. He tends to do well at those. Who do you guys think is going to do well, though? At the end of the day, this is an open conversation, so I kind of want to hear what you guys think and who you think will win the tomorrow's or Sunday's race. And if I'm completely wrong, I will make sure to own up to it by never mentioning this video again. I would like to thank all of you for coming out today. It's a shorter video, but longer than what you're used to from seeing from me. So hopefully we can get in a swing of this. We'll make some predictions every week, and even as playoff time comes around, we'll get a little nice and some playoff predictions. We won't look at my playoff predictions from last season, though, because they sucked. Even the bracket got blown in week one. So let's we'll stick to the future. And in the meantime, this has been Painfully Average. I'll see you in the next one.